Hey everyone, this is this is Chris. Welcome to the game room. Oh my god, I still need to get that thing down
Oh
saying
my
how
God.
I know I'm awful.
Hi, everybody. My name's Chris, and I like to play games.
And I'm a recovering game
Whatever
addict.
you say.
I don't
You
know.
can just start over. Hi, guys. I'm Rob. I like
Hi.
games too.
Yeah, we like games. Welcome
We
to the game
like
room.
games. Yeah, we like all the games.
All right. So this week we have a little bit of information about the draft. Basically some rules that we're implementing just for this specific this tournament to make sure that it ends up being okay. Some people are not okay with the rules, uh, but I mean, consensus wise, I think it's going to be good personally.
Good. So
Um,
good.
and then we're also going to go over a little bit of the Faux Nats. That was held on Saturday. I participated in it. Rob commented when he left his mic on.
Yeah. That was, I was so mad. Golly. I was sitting there listening to it, and I was like, hey, where am I? I can't hear. Like, no. I was so upset.
You
But you
sound
can hear
like it.
Chris talk. You can hear Chris talk the whole time. At least somebody was talking.
Yeah, and I'm
And
such the douche, so
and I think that's kind of when I got more comfortable towards the end there. So you missed a lot of gold. So much gold lost there.
oh,
So
we
I'm pretty
we
sure.
didn't farm
Yep.
specifically for it on that, so that's
You
upsetting.
probably didn't you probably didn't miss anything, so you
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I heard a lot on the commentary. Why doesn't he just buy stuff? He'll win right here. Oh,
Yeah.
Yanti's not in the field. Never mind.
Oh, it's not there. Like, oh, I'm dumb. There was a lot of that going through my head. I don't know if I actually said it. I might have said it a couple of times,
You said it
but
one time specifically when I was playing Michael Ingledew, and you're like, he just wins
uh,
here. Why is he just playing around? Or something like that.
yeah, I forgot. I think Matt was in the chat with me, and then he was correcting me as I went along, and I was like, "Oh yeah, it's like y'all have played this game before. Like I don't know what's going on. It's like that's why I don't play in these things because everyone's better than me. So I
Uh,
don't know. It was fun though. It was a little lonely. Could
yeah.
use someone to talk to, but yeah, it was fun. It's good stuff. Good
Yeah, I
job,
mean,
man. You did really good.
oh, thanks. Well, let's. I ran the Yanti pseudo dragon douche team.
It was
Uh,
very douchey, guys. Watching him play that against people that wasn't me. That was cool. It wasn't cool watching these people get annihilated by this team.
I
Not fun.
mean, people knew how to play against it, and they did. I mean, if they, it's the type of team that if you miss or buy something out of order, it's just gonna punish you.
True.
Like
It was
the
still douchey though.
yeah, no, I apologize to all my opponents when I played them.
He apologized a lot, guys. I'm sorry, man. Oh, I'm
I'm,
sorry.
I'm sorry I brought
Just
this team.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Like, they don't need to apologize anymore. Everybody knows that team's Garbo. It was not Garbo. It's a winning team.
Yeah.
It's just it's just so bad. So
Eh,
bad. It's good.
Michael, it was okay. I mean, your kid didn't bother me at all. It was fine.
Oh, he was super cute in the background.
Yeah.
I was giggling the whole time.
You're so stupid, man.
I know.
um, so, yeah, I ran Yanti Pseudo Dragon. I went 3-2. Super tough. I won my first 3 matches. Then I played this one guy. I believe it's Ben Scoot. I don't know. I played I played Ben.
That's good. Scoot, scoot.
And yeah, he was playing a he was playing a Jubilee Gold Dragon Ring of Winter team. It was super weird, but um it went down to the very last little bit and he wound up beating me. That was my first loss of the tournament, and it was a rough match, and he just outplayed me. Barely.
Yep.
Barely.
Burley.
Barely. Um so my first match was against Dice Mayhem Philip Ball.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He had what was
I
his?
missed that.
Yeah,
I didn't get there in time to see it live. I was watching it.
yeah,
Um, I had it in the background while I was doing stuff.
yeah. Let me see.
So how did that go?
Well, I won that one, and I won within. I timed it online when I was looking through the video footage. I won in like a little bit less than 10 minutes.
Jeez.
Um, he just he just did not have the proper tools to deal with me, and I mean, it's one of those. Yanti is one of those things. The person either gets the rules or they don't, and the other person can slow them down a little bit. But if they're trying to slow down the Yanti, they're not getting their win conditions as fast, and the person playing the Yanti team can get to the backup and the control whenever you shut down Yanti, and I did whenever people
Yeah.
shut that down. It was pretty gross.
So gross.
Yeah, and then I played Michael Ingledew second.
Well, before you do that, if you watch the stream, I know the stream is pretty long. He does give some information about his channel as well, so check that out.
Yeah, I was gonna. I'm working on editing the whole entire thing down. I'm gonna put his link in this description to his channel. Dice Mayhem, really good channel. Him and Steve McEwen, they do it up over there in the UK. So go to their
Check it
channel.
out. Not right now though.
Yeah, be sure to watch.
Or
ours
open
first.
another tab.
Yeah,
Open another tab and do it. Yeah, do that.
pump those numbers. Pump those numbers.
Everyone gets numbers.
And then I played Michael Ingledew. Michael's super good guy. It's a I
You
always
like Mike.
yeah I love playing against Mike. He gets me thinking about my team, and he made me go a different route on my team that was really awkward, and I wound up buying all my actions and his create food and waters. It was super weird. I've never had to buy all my opponent's action dice as much as I bought his, and it was just like, well, I mean, I don't want to waste this stuff. I have to have it for this, and it didn't even matter. I had to buy it, and he blinked my Yanti. Did he blink my Yanti? Yeah, he stopped my Yanti. But I had Zendala Simber and Pseudo Dragon, and pretty much it was rough after that because I was ahead by like 10 points. And
This guy.
it's too hard to come back after that point.
Especially against that team.
Yeah.
That team is really hard to come back on.
You're
if
right.
you don't have the things to deal with.
Mm-hmm. Michael, I was 4-2. I'm sorry. I said 3-2 earlier. I was 4-2. Jesus. Lost my mind.
Lost my mind.
Yeah, so I think Michael took a great approach to playing against the Yanti team. It's just stuff didn't roll for him when he needed it to. That's really the problem.
Yeah. Sometimes it bees that way, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing about the dice game. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Sometimes things roll your way, sometimes they don't. No matter how good your team is, if you can't roll anything.
Yeah.
Which is what happened to you later on, but we'll get there.
We'll get there. So basically, Michael was playing a Jubilee team, and the thing with Jubilee teams, whenever I play them with my Yanti team, I KO the Jubilee every single time I can, and they just move on, damaging to the person. And it winds up having a cumulative effect on them to where they have to keep fielding Jubilee, unless it's on the free side, but that's not good news for them either. They want to get it on the high side to make it harder for me to ping it out, waste more damage on her. But then again, they're wasting more energy fielding her.
Yeah,
so
that 2 cost.
Yeah.
Field.
So it's pretty solid in the field at that point, and I have to waste 2 purchases or 2 actions to get her out. But still definitely worth it for me to do that, because otherwise he can ping out my Yanti, and at that point I was just ahead by just knocking out the Jubilee and just pushing damage like that. So
Yep.
So Jubilee is rough, but you just got to ping her out. Make sure she doesn't get in your face.
Get out my face, Jubilee.
Yeah. And then who did I play third? Let me see. Oh, I played Troy.
Troy. Yeah.
Troy was coming fresh off the hot win against a super rare Yanti team himself. And
he was, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm, and everyone was telling, like, before the match started, everyone was like, or Ben was like, he had this ridiculous Green Devil mask turn where he fielded 3 Green Devil mask and he made his opponent reroll 3 things, reroll everything 3 times, and the only thing that came back was sidekicks.
Fantastic.
And so he just basically swung in and had lethal. He was running a sidekick team.
Mhm.
I think Jubilee was on that team also, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. It had Jubilee, Mimic, Wong. Or
No,
it was doing fast damage with Wong. It just never. He couldn't get his Mimic to roll, so he couldn't get the ramp that he needed to get going. And
I was
you
pinging
had
out Jubilee.
all your and all your stuff was rolling for the most part. And but once you got everything in the field, it was just that was it.
Yeah, because he bought a Green Devil mask, and I attacked with the sidekick, and he didn't want to block with it because it gave me more energy to purchase. So he just let himself get hit, and he was down to 7 at that point. And it's like, that's rough.
Yeah, was that wasn't the game where I was like, just buy stuff because you'll win, was it? I think it was that game, or maybe it was the one against Mike.
I think it was the one against Mike because you were sitting there like, you need to just buy.
Just buy the thing. You can end it right now.
Meanwhile, the one of the energy in the pool was Yancey.
Yeah,
he had blobbed.
Like,
he blobbed Yancey and pinged her out. It was really smart. Michael did a really smart thing there, and it was a little bit rough. I had to depend on my rolls, and a lot of times that's not good.
Well, you needed energy to buy stuff. Oh wait, no, that didn't matter.
Yeah,
my bad. I did it wrong again. Damn it.
Sorry, someone's messaging me something about the draft event.
Oh, the draft event coming to
everywhere.
Everywhere, starting Friday.
Yeah.
Friday.
Ooh.
We'll get there.
And then my 4th match was against a young Ben.
Smash Bros. Playing Ben.
Yeah. He gets on and tells me, I just got done playing Smash Bros. So let's hurry up and get this done. Yeah. And he did. He got it done in a hurry.
Oh yeah. He got you pretty good.
I mean, we were both on our lethal turns right after each other, so it was. I just didn't get something to roll before, and then after he got it, I would have had it. That's.
Yep. You did a really good thing blanking that gold dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I think he shrieked it, right? He shrieked the gold dragon, and then he had to pivot at that point to his Spider-Man, and then you had to constantly ping out his sidekicks, so you couldn't do the damage that you needed to do to his life points to kill him. But that was smart, though. I mean, that you did what you had to do. Unfortunately, it just didn't work out in the end.
Yeah, I mean, I was 1 turn away from lethal. If I hadn't been doing that, he would have killed me so much sooner.
Yeah.
And I think Ben and I calculated it was like over 20 damage I did to sidekicks just to clear them out.
Yeah.
It was so stupid.
Such a waste of energy.
But
I mean, you have to do it, but yeah.
It was just to survive. Because we're never going to survive.
Didn't you get a gold dragon in that game too, I think?
I had purchased it.
Yeah.
Because I had no more actions to buy.
Sad.
I was trying to pivot towards gold dragon to breath weapon everything out and swing for lethal. Didn't quite work out. I would have had lethal the next turn because I had 2 actions come up, and I had the purchase power of 2 things, and it was a shield and a fist, and I would have been able to buy it. So it just
the purchase power of 2.
Yeah. So I was close, but I mean his team's just very deadly, and I've played Robert with that team before, and it's super douchey.
Yeah,
it's not as douchey as Yancey, but I mean, you feel like you have a chance the whole entire time until you don't.
Ben heard his name.
Oh,
he's in the chat.
Oh, if you want to jump in here, you can. It's in our Discord thing. There, Ben, young Ben. And then who did I play after that?
Was it Peter or Shadow? I think it was Peter.
It was Peter, yeah.
Yeah.
And Peter had an interesting team. It wasn't like anyone else's team. And hold on, let me see.
He played you pretty tough. He was a pretty tough match. I think that was the longest game he played.
Yeah. The only reason it lasted so long is because he did things in a specific order, but then I knew he was. I'm not trying to sound like a douche here. I'm not.
Right.
I knew what he was going to do when he did it, and I did things preemptively to avoid it being devastating, because Peter had mutation.
Oh.
Mutation is great. If your opponent has whenever I play someone and they have mutation, I buy 2. Always do it. Always will. Love that. Love that action. I don't bring it myself because I don't want it to be worked against me. And unfortunately, that's kind of what happened to Peter. I used mutation against him in a
Oh,
devastating way.
it was so bad. Oh man, I got frustrated for him. So Chris mutated in
I
his
didn't mutate
morph.
anything in. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah,
You
yeah.
mutated in his morph. You took his Yanti out, I believe, right? For a morph.
Shriek.
Oh, Shriek. Okay. And he brought Morph in. He attacked with his Morph for 2 damage. It went to his use pile. Then on Chris's turn, he morphed. He whatever it's called, mutated that same morph back in
For a
to
Yanti.
the field for a Yanti. I was like, oh my god, he just got rid of it. He just got it. He could have fielded it. Ugh.
He just kind of hit his table after that because it was just like very frustrating.
Yeah.
I felt bad for him, but it's like I want to try to win.
I mean, I
Like,
had to do that too. When we were doing the 2-team takedown, I did that to Jared. I had to do it. It's a defense. It's a defensive strategy.
yeah, I mean that's one of my favorite basic actions out there is mutation. I don't. It's too disruptive to put on your own team, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Um, but it's super good.
Mm-hmm.
The only
Mm-hmm.
team I've
Mm-hmm.
ever put that on is the Beholder team, and I kind of had to because there's
Mm-hmm.
no other way to really do that. What I was doing,
For sure. Oh
and
yeah, you do the spin up, spin down thing.
yeah, because that's devastating when that happens on that team.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, so it was a long match, but I mean, it was I I'm trying. I don't want to say this.
Say it. Say it, doucher.
I I didn't feel like I was being threatened enough to
mm,
worry, and I
like how
feel
Ben was against you.
yeah, like Ben was against me.
Non-threat.
Yeah,
No, I mean it's when you can look at somebody's team and you have an idea of what they're going to do. It definitely gives you an advantage and it gives you a feeling of confidence when you're playing against that person. So
yeah,
where it's like, okay, I kind of know what they're going to do, so I can play around that. I don't
yeah.
think that's being douchey or being arrogant. It's just something you pick up when you play games.
And I've played that Yanti team so many times that I just know what people are going to do against it.
Yeah,
You've played
for sure.
me. You've played me a couple hundred times against that team, and
Probably.
you played all different kinds of teams. And granted, you never brought mutation, but I've played against people that have brought mutation, and I like it.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot. Um,
Oh,
so
hashtag truth.
truth. And then after that, I, I, I played Shadow, and Shadow absolutely annihilated me. I
You had a really bad roll though. I think that was the deciding turn in the game. If we're being honest with each other here for a moment.
Well, I also didn't do things to correct my. Shadow was right. I didn't. He's like you. He was telling me what I should have done, and he said he was trying to get into my head, telling me I should buy the gold dragon. But I mean, what's my strategy whenever I have a big character, Robert? If I have the energy to buy it, I'm gonna buy it. I always say that because when am I gonna have this other chance? And if I need to pivot to it, I need to buy it.
I mean, I do it. That's
Yeah,
just my motto. I live my life by that motto.
a quarter mile at a time.
Quarter mile at a time, bang, bang, bang the drum.
You've never seen one of those movies, have you?
I saw the first Fast and the Furious movie where they're stealing the tube TVs with the VCRs built into them. Uh-oh, Ben's here.
Uh-oh, the young Beezy.
Young Beezy.
Hey,
Hey,
How's it
what's
going?
happening?
we're just talking about how you ruined my dreams
Yep,
while
just
playing
having a-
Smash Brothers.
you're just skipping. I had some people over. I had to
Oh.
entertain as well as
Win an
Not-
online national championship, you know.
Yeah.
Well, like Junior did that thing where he like played nationals and did like the golden tournament at the same time, right?
And came in
And
second
everyone's like,
on the golden.
"Ooh, how amazing is that?" I was like, "Yeah, well, I can play 2 different games at the
Hashtag modest.
same time."
Multitasker.
But you were talking about Peter. Peter's really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his team was really not built to play against me at all.
Yeah, I kind of messed up against him and bought Wonder Woman when I should have just because Wonder Woman kind of hurts his team, but I shouldn't have. That the team I had doesn't really do anything. There's no point in controlling, right? You just go and hit people with Gold Dragon.
You don't worry
Yeah.
about anything.
Wow.
I
So
mean,
I kind of messed up.
he did have mutation, and that kind of would mess you up a little bit. But
Well, yeah. Funnily enough, I went that first game. So we played 2 games because I lost the first game and was mad about it. So I made him play me a second time.
you put him against the wall and said, "You're gonna play me one more time, punk."
Yeah, I felt like kind of bad. At the end, he was like, "Oh, I'm really tired now. I need to go to bed." I was like, "Oh." Oops. But yeah, no, yeah. So the first game, I bought mutation and tried to get Wonder Woman out turn 4 or something.
Something stupid like Ben.
Yeah, because I figured like get Wonder Woman out, like stop his team, and then like worry about my team. But there's no point in doing that.
Oh man, yeah.
But,
I guess
and then you were talking about Patrick, right?
Patrick
fast-forwarding.
annihilated me. So
Yeah, he was super confident. Well, we were talking, and he was like, "Oh yeah, my team can like handle Yanti pretty well."
yeah.
So
It
how
did.
did he do that? How?
He was just
Chris didn't roll it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
I
I
don't
just
think
didn't get
he
my
came
rolls.
out.
Okay, what did you miss?
Everything.
Yeah.
And I didn't
Everything.
properly control my bag on the turn that
Wow.
I bought Gold Dragon instead of preparing for the next turn. But I mean, I was pretty much dead anyways pretty quickly after that.
Yeah.
That boom Jubilee team it creeps up on you.
Yeah, he was pretty close to him. Like I think he was the next turn away from beating me.
Yeah, I mean, I was a 1 turn away from beating you, so
Yeah.
You're pretty close on a lot of the matches that you play because you play bare bones what you need to get done to just get in and get out. That's so.
Yeah, well, I feel like I might change out the Wonder Woman for Shriek or something, just to because if they Shriek Gold Dragon, it's kind of like it's not too bad against your team, right? Because you don't have that many other answers. You have Shriek, and then that's it.
Yeah.
So that
Mhm.
Spider-Man works quite well as a pivot because you just like hit them once, and then they're like, "Oh, I need to get Shriek out." Then you don't worry about Shriek because you have stats, and they have to block your sidekicks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, where I preemptively shrieked your dragon before you even got out in the field, and it was just like it bogged you down a little bit because you didn't even get that initial damage in, so you had to go for almost the full entire amount of damage, and that's what kind of is rough.
That
And
mimics a good like swap, right?
Yeah.
That was the game where you realized you needed to start spinning up that pseudo dragon.
I spun it up on against Michael.
Did you?
Yeah, funny
Okay,
little.
that's the game that you forgot to spin up
Yeah.
pseudo dragon.
Funny thing is, I think I would have won if I would have just spun up Gold Dragon, spun up Pseudo Dragon against Ben.
Yeah, I feel like you might have.
I would have been closer than not winning at all. And the next turn, Ben just annihilated me. But yeah, Ben took advantage of me not using Bat Signal properly, and I'm an idiot. So he took advantage of a mistake, and that's what you got to do.
Yep.
So, and then I played Shadow, and Shadow just kind of boom Jubilee Spider-Man just all over my face. I couldn't really do much against it. I didn't get rolls, but that's
So I
not an
like that.
excuse.
I like that boom global thing because you're gonna get that guaranteed 1 because you're fielding sidekicks with it.
Mm-hmm.
But do you think that I guess it depends on the team. If that's what you're going for with that Spider-Man team, I guess that one makes sense. But do you prefer that global one or the action one
I
that
prefer the
does 2
global.
damage? Yeah,
You
Even
don't
though
have
it's
to
only
buy
once per
anything.
turn?
You don't have
Yeah,
to
but
buy
the global can't do other characters, right?
Yeah.
Boom Boom, like you can do KO abilities. I think. Let me check. Like Boom Boom, you can do 2 damage to either your opponent or target character.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Whereas the global one, you can only do it to your opponent. I think. That's why I was just like, no, it's not worth it.
But for the purposes of what he was using it for, if your opponent doesn't have like Bishop,
Yeah.
against Bishop, that team would bog down so bad. But then again, you just keep fielding things and get your field quite big and just swing in.
Yeah, same to tight opponent.
Yeah. What's funny is me and Ben were practicing a little bit with. I was using my Yanti team, and he was using anything like when you practice against Ben, he brings like 20 teams, and he swaps in and out of them with the slightest of ease. It's really ridiculous.
That's why I don't get like the whole like. So the guy on the stream was like, "Oh yeah, I played like 1,000 times with Yanti," and I was like, I just get super bored like after 10 times.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was telling you that I would want to like quit playing if I had to play the same team without that many times in a row. I'm tired of playing this one. I've only played it a couple hundred times, and that's in between a lot.
Too many.
Yeah,
that's way too many. Like I literally play a team like 10 times, and I'm like, yeah, I'll play something else now.
You need to retire that card just hanging from your rafters there, and be done with it.
I mean, I told I basically told you this is the last competitive event I'm bringing that card to. I think from now on, I'm probably gonna be playing my uncommon fix it because I feel like that's my card. That's the team that speaks to me the most right now. Oh.
Okay.
And I think it's interesting. I don't think Yanti is interesting. Anyone that says that they think it is interesting because of what it can do, I don't know. It's not that interesting. It's really not. It's not interesting playing against it. It's not interesting playing with it.
Yeah.
I can say that from someone that's played it a couple hundred times. It's not interesting to play. It's not fun.
It's not fun to play against, I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, I know.
It sucks.
So,
it's horrible.
And I'm not just saying that because I think WizKid's going to do something about the card, and I'm just going to move on to something else. I legitimately not having fun with that card, so I'm just done with it.
Good for you.
All right, this is Yanti's Anonymous.
It's a learning process. Yeah. Yeah. Name 5 ways in which Yanti has hurt you.
It drew a wedge between me and Robert.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's how the Faux Nats won. Ben won the Faux Nats, and I'm just going to call it the online championships because honestly, it's the only championship I was going to go to. Unlike Ben, he's probably going to go all around the world and play everyone whenever they want him to.
I'm like that Red Hot Chili Peppers song. Yeah.
You're like Pitbull worldwide.
Pitbull worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide over here.
Yes, mate. Awesome.
So Ben came in first. I came in tied for second against Peter.
Although you did win the head-to-head.
Yeah, but Troy called it a tie for second place, and Shadow beat the crap out of me, and he came in right after us. So I'm just gonna take it as I tied for second because otherwise, if we took head-to-head, Shadow would have won. Shadow would have came in second.
All right.
I can't have it both ways.
Wait, did Patrick play Peter?
No. So that's
we'll
the difference.
Never know. We'll never know.
So and we didn't talk about. Yeah, we talked about Troy and then Shadow. Yeah. So that's all.
We covered all your matches already.
Ben, how are all your matches? How did you beat everyone?
I have no idea. I hit them with Gold Dragon.
Good analysis.
And that's Ben with keys to winning the online championship. Back to you in the studio.
Oh, actually, who did I play when I did that? That was pretty good. Who was that?
We don't know.
We didn't see it.
Someone had Gold Dragon, and I flipped their stats using Arch Nemesis, pinged it 4 times, and then used Breath Weapon to kill it. I don't remember who that is. That was pretty good. That was pretty funny.
You've done that to me, and I know that's like so gross when you do that.
Yeah, I used Arch Nemesis. Arch Nemesis was pretty clutch for me. I can't remember. I used the action against someone as well to get rid of Shriek. Maybe that was against Patrick.
Probably.
Did Patrick have Shriek? I can't remember who I played. I played Troy. I played you. I played Patrick. I played Peter. That's 4 games. How many games did you play? 5.
6.
6.
You played Corey.
I played Corey. That was round 1. And then, I feel really bad. Who did I play?
I don't know, man. Let's
Yeah,
see.
Corey needs to have some cheaper characters in his teams. That's how I feel about his teams.
Yeah, I was looking at some because I didn't actually play Corey, and yeah, he does have some expensive characters, and it's just, man.
What do you have for ramp? Do you have any good ramp?
I need to look at his teams. Where are the teams? I'll find the teams and I'll tell you.
Oh,
Been doing
Sorry.
research on the fly.
on the fly.
It looks like he's going. Ben's really accommodating with us. We
I know,
research as we
sorry.
go.
Well, it's really difficult. Like I was drinking on whenever we played. I can't
And
remember
playing
what we played.
Smash Bros.
This
I'm playing
guy.
Smash Bros. And then
I
I
was
was like,
so wasted the whole time, guys. It's just a big
so
old blur.
wasted.
You like that one dude on the Yankees that was wasted and threw that no hitter?
Yes.
David Wells? I think it was David Wells.
When wasn't David Wells drunk though?
I don't know.
I like cricket.
Okay. Let me
That's
see.
what he plays, right? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
Baseball.
Yeah, I got that.
We're-
I inferred. I was just
We're talking about sports ball, Ben.
Sports ball. Yay, sports.
Yay. These are this. Where is it? I don't even know where it is. Where are the?
I don't know.
I can't even find my draft stuff. We did the draft then, right? No, we didn't.
Yeah,
do that.
you didn't turn in your team, and I did it for you, so it's all
No,
right.
what is my team? I'm gonna do it now. That's what I was gonna do.
I've
What
already done it
cards
for
did I
you.
have?
I've already done it.
I
For
know,
you.
but you did it wrong.
No, I didn't.
You did. I wanted to change it.
Can't even see where I submitted it. Oh my god.
I can see the team you submitted for me. I have bloody thing in.
Oh, my
Okay, it doesn't
God.
matter. I'll play with whatever garbage you gave me.
Hold on, I'll delete it.
No, I don't know where the spreadsheet is. Sorry, this is entertaining talk.
Yeah.
I took it from the submission form. Let me see. Here, I'll share it with you right now.
So Mike, I got that blank red dragon sitting here. Let me know what you want on it. I'll get started on that
All right.
soon, hopefully.
Yeah, I killed Patrick pretty quick. I remember that.
Yeah, he said
But
you
like, I
turned
feel
5
like, yeah, it was pretty quick. But like, that's what you have to do because I really like Patrick's team. Like, I was saying to him, that's what I would like to be running
Mm-hmm.
if I had the Jubilee. I'd be so down with that team.
Yeah.
That team is fast and pretty scary.
Yeah. It gets on you all of a sudden, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh god, I'm gonna die if I don't do anything.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, that Jubilee, the ping is just really annoying, right?
Yeah. I mean, he
But
deletes things that that your characters, and then he just does it to your face, and you're like, well, I don't want to play.
that Spider-Man's also really good, right? Because we were talking about. So I think that's kind of the same vein. Is that Uncommon fixed it? Like, if you're gonna be a Yanti team, you have to go faster than Yanti, which means you need to hit for 20
Pretty
like,
quickly.
pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So maybe the fix it.
Yeah. I mean, with the uncommon fix it, I think it might be a tad bit slow, but man, you can control the board a lot with that. Like, you just put them
Yeah.
out there and then play Hellfire Club, and then all their stuff's KO'd. Even if they have to field it, they still have to pay fielding cost, and they can't buy as much. So, Mr. Fix-It's kind of his own control.
Yeah. Yeah, that Hellfire Club could be good.
Yeah.
Well, that whole team is just like that's that once you get all of that, it's a game over. It's just one turn and you're done.
Game
You win
over,
at that
bro.
point.
Game over.
Game over, man. Game over.
But then I guess the tech pieces, like, how many pieces do you have, like, free space if you wanted in your Yanti team, Chris?
Tech pieces. Well, it depends. Because on the new
Well, you could-
iteration, I have Gold Dragon Ring of Winter. That's part of the
you
main.
could probably drop that right though.
Yeah, I could drop that. Most likely, I would put Shriek is definitely on there. I would put Blob on there, and after that, I don't know.
What about Kate Bishop? Can you fit Kate Bishop on there?
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I could definitely put a Kate Bishop on that.
Oh, yeah, that worries me.
It's just if you're running the uncommon fix it properly, you need to have Wrecker on the team and field him after you KO everything.
I know. I was talking about for the anti team.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can fit fit Kate Bishop on there. because you have 3 open slots after the main Yanti parts.
So you have the 2 basic action, the 2 1-cost actions.
I have res just for bag management.
No, I meant the 2 like Bat Signal and Cobalt Trap, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
so
then
those 2, Yanti, Pseudo Dragon,
Zendala.
Zandala. Those 5, and then you have 3 slots.
Yeah. And most likely you're gonna have Shriek on that team.
Shriek, and then you probably need another tune, right? That's probably why that Gold Dragon's good.
Yeah, the Gold Dragon because it's a tune itself. So
Yeah.
that's why that Gold Dragon actually makes a lot of sense for that team. If you have to pivot, cool. You could also put a Sararak and fix it. Basically, if you have to just have Zendala Simber purchasing things, or Zendala Simber is your pinger, that way you can reroll actions. So I think at that point having a Sararak on the team would be good. It depends on your meta though, really. And he's in a tune also.
I've been thinking if we can, that's what to do with that. Because I don't have the anti, so I need to do something about beating it.
Yeah, that's the problem. Everyone's teching to play it or play against it.
Yeah, super lame.
That Spider-Man team, man. That Spider-Man team's so fast.
It is.
If they miss their rolls, you're gonna beat them.
Well, it also has 2 attuners on it, right? Like, I really wish that like uncommon Yanti was like can't be targeted by your opponent, full stop.
Yeah, that would be kind of broken, honestly.
Well, like, it would just stop the super rare, right? It wouldn't be that good against anything else.
Yeah, but it would also be good against what you call it, Shriek. Because if your opponent can't target them, period, they can't be blanked. They can't be anything.
Yeah, then you only have like a one cost of tune, like a 2 cost of tuner. That's fine, but like.
Yeah, but if you have Pseudo Dragon and another.
Also you could, because Shriek targets the card, right? Not the die.
Yeah, if it was D-Wiz, it'd be different.
I don't know. I can't remember how that works. It's stupid. That's what I know.
Okay.
I like how this turned into a Brewer's Corner.
Yeah. Speaking of that, we were going to try to have a Brewer's Corner, but Joe's busy this weekend. Robert's busy this weekend. And we're doing stuff with the draft stuff, so we're just not going to be able to do it this weekend. We're going to switch to next weekend. We're going to try to do it every other weekend while the draft is going on and try to switch it to every weekend whenever we're not doing an event. So sorry. It's just kind of snuck up on us really hard. So
Yep.
And this draft event is taking more out of my time than I thought it would. So speaking of that, we have come up with some rules for the draft that people may or may not like.
I don't like it.
I know you don't.
Don't tell me what
I don't
to
know
do.
what it is.
I showed it to you. I sent you a link for it, and you said I did the second sentence wrong, and I thought I fixed it now.
So. Oh yeah, you did. I read that. I haven't read that.
Put it in Spanish.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I know one part that you don't.
I don't
like.
mind that. I think that's okay.
The last part of it you don't like. Why
don't you tell everyone?
Okay.
Just go through it. Let's go through it.
Okay. So.
Okay.
Match rules for. Shut up. How dare you make fun of me not being able to talk and stuff? Okay. Match rules for draft. Each match must be complete within an hour and a half. So that's 2 out of 3 in an hour and a half. After that, it's 2 out of 3 wins the round. So, yes, you have to win 2 games to win the round. If a 2-0 or 2-1 winner is not declared, it is considered a tie. So if you have 1 win, if both the opponents have 1 win each, and it's at the end of an hour and a half, if someone hasn't won the game, it goes to turns, 5 turns, and if you can't win in that point, it's considered a tie. And then game wins are not awarded for highest life total at end of game for the Swiss rounds. Period. It's just to move it along, get it going, and we will have ties. I know someone has said they hate ties every step of the way. Robert. We're sitting here discussing this on Saturday, and Robert's like, I just don't like ties.
I hate ties. It's so restricting.
Yeah, but you have an hour and a half is a long time.
Yeah, if you can't complete it in that time, that's...
We should avoid. An hour and a half is a long time.
Yeah. I don't think anyone wants to play for an hour and a half, so try to get to your win condition quicker and get the match over with so you can move on. So game wins are going to be 3 points, ties are going to be 1 point, losses are of course 0, and buys are going to be 3. We don't have any buys right now, so say bye to the buy. Hopefully,
Bye bye.
bye bye bye. And then top cut. I'm just gonna move past it.
Shaking his head.
I knew that was coming. I was just waiting for it.
And then top cut is going to be 2 from Euro because there's only 6 people in the Euro, and I'm in the Euro pool because we kind of had an uneven number, and I wanted to avoid that. So 2 people from the European pool. There's only 6 people in it, so it makes sense that 2 out of the 4 would make it. And then from both NA pods, North America pods, the 3 out of 8 will make it to top cut. The top 3 from each pool, and we think that's the fairest way to do it. So
I think so too.
all right.
Should be easy for me to qualify then.
Oh my god.
Come on, I got Zach and Steven. Easy.
Oh my god. You don't have to deal with just them though. You got other people that they're wild cards.
Wild card.
Everyone's rubbish apart from me.
That confidence, it's overwhelming.
I'm like the Germany of this group, this pod.
Uh-oh. We all know what happened to them.
Wow. Okay.
Get my flag.
Moving on. So we have a question in this video, on this live stream, and it's going to go on after it goes just for recorded and POV. We are thinking after Top Cut, doing a redraft either with this with Thor again, or B, with another set. One that we thought of was Maximum Carnage and Amazing Spider-Man. It would make the Amazing Spider-Man set good. Having Maximum
It's good already.
Says you.
I like it.
So be sure to vote in that straw poll just to get your opinion out there. Let us know what you think, because if people want to just redraft Thor, we can redraft Thor. If people want to just keep their same teams, we're okay with that too. But we just want to get everyone's honest opinion. We feel as though we think we should do a redraft with different
I don't
set.
feel that way
Well, yeah.
at all. Even if there's a fire.
Even if there's a fire, oh my god.
Yeah.
Calm down. Calm down.
Honestly, I don't mind. I'll go with what anybody says. I don't feel like I'm gonna make it to the top 8, so it doesn't affect me.
Robert was saying his team earlier to me, and he's like, "Yeah, it's gonna be rough.
Yeah,
I don't want to play this."
I am kind of excited to see how well it does. I don't think it's gonna do well at all, though. It's gonna be horrible. It's gonna be like the Beholder team. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually won not a WKO, but a Rainbow Draft weekend with the Spider-Man set. That's how I got the alt art Green Goliath, the fancy one.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So
a
I
good
have
prize.
Yeah. It was. I was
Such a-
excited. for it.
Spider-Man draft, yeah.
Yeah.
Such enthusiasm.
It was so.
No,
weird.
that card's super good.
Oh.
Yeah. When it came out, it was.
I
It
just
was
wasn't-
for big bucks. It was like a $300 card at one point.
There's the Dice Masters announcers are selling, or not Dice Masters, the HeroClix announcers are selling all their stuff they got from announcing, and they're like putting it up for ridiculous amounts, like $1,600.
Damn. Well, Paul put up all the alt arts for like 400, right? $400 from the US Nats,
Okay.
I think.
Give
mean-
me 2 sets. I'll take 2 of each.
Baller.
Huh.
Dollar bills, y'all.
Have you guys played with the Bifrost? Is it really crap?
No.
The common.
No, I haven't played with Bifrost, period, so.
Me either. Is that the one where you field something and then you get to field something again?
Yeah.
haven't
Doesn't the
tried it.
rare do that?
They all kind of do that.
That's
Mm.
they just wanted to
Makes
put
sense.
different lines on it. Is that all it is?
Yeah, kind of.
Guys, we gotta have different rarities because we're about to go to just another version where they don't have that, so we gotta make it unique.
Yeah.
This is so stupid.
I don't know if I want to put in Heimdall in my draft team.
Do it.
I thought you already selected your team.
I know, and I don't have Heimdall in. I was thinking about Heimdall for the Bifrost.
Yeah, that would be good.
I know, but Heimdall gives a lot to my opponent.
True. That's the point of like, it's a Sophie's choice, so to speak. If you try to put something on there that helps them out.
Hmm.
So,
Anyway, sorry.
Let me see if anyone's voted on that straw poll.
Did anyone have any questions about the rules or anything like that in the chat? Feel free to ask.
No one has voted, so.
What you literally
Ooh.
just put it up, so
Yeah.
Yeah, Patrick's saying we could have the ASM starter set as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
it would be in there.
That'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh man, Spider-Man is gonna be like hot property, like all the Spider-Men.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Our only thought about it is if we're wanting to do the Thor for draft, Robert brought this up. If we're going to have the Thor for draft because we think everyone will have it because it's the most recent set, we're going to be going back for the championship really far, and that seems kind of a little bit rough.
There might be an area of concern. I don't know how much product everybody has that would make it to the top 8.
Oh, that's true. I don't even have any Spider-Man with me.
So
You're going to vote no
that
on
could
that?
be a problem.
Yeah, that could be a problem. You can proxy it.
Yeah.
You just got to find the dice to go with it.
I'm trying
Yeah.
almost all of them
gonna
the
be a
same.
hassle, and you have to draw all the cards yourself.
Yeah.
So
Maybe you should choose something modern.
Yeah.
Oh man, ASM would be fun with the starters.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I mean, I might not even make top 8 or top 8.
What was all that? Where's all that confidence go?
I know, but like you have to temper it sometimes.
I've never heard you temper it before. Bravo.
Thank you.
You're growing. Proud of you. Okay. So most everyone has their team submissions in, or I have them telling me when they're going to submit it, but I'm not going to post the matchups till I actually have all the teams. Just to be fair.
That's tomorrow, right?
Teams
have to be turned in tomorrow.
Teams have to be turned in by tonight.
Oh, it's tonight.
Yeah.
Good thing I turned my team in using the form properly.
You didn't.
I did not. I'm sorry, guys.
He gave it to me to turn in.
I said, "Here, you're already here. Take it."
I said, "Check your email." He's like, "I don't want to check my email. It takes a long time."
Yeah, I didn't want to do that at all. While I was playing on my phone in my hand, I can't do that. I can't exit out of this app. I'm playing Words with Friends right now. I can't back out.
Okay. So, does anyone have any questions, concerns, wants, needs, or anything you need for this draft or Faux Nats Faux Show?
Faux Show.
Because otherwise, I think that's about it for the week, honestly. Yeah, 2 hours left to submit. A little over 2 hours.
Yeah, okay. Keep the team I have. Sorry. Heimdall doesn't work with Villainous Pack. That's why I didn't run it.
Okay. Just
He's like, okay.
Did you submit it in the form?
No.
No, he pinged it to you directly. You had it yourself.
I didn't. You already had it. You already had the
I deleted it because you told me to delete it.
Just press undo.
Oh no,
Control
I'm talking
Z.
about on Discord. It's not that big a deal. I could just copy it from the form that I have from Turn-In.
Yeah.
Oh, see,
Do that.
the European people already have their stuff submitted. I don't know why North America is so rough in turning everything else in. Gah.
I'm trying to focus on Can Nats here.
Kenneth.
Can Nats.
If you need to practice for that, let me know. I'll be your punching bag, I guess.
Aw.
I
So
think I'm playing after this stream ends.
Oh,
Nice.
do you got like 20 teams built up just to do that?
21.
Jesus Christ!
Jeez. Box O teams.
Yeah, this is what I'm bringing to Can Nets.
Bring my Iron Man team.
Nice.
Yeah, on the forum, on Dice Masters Unlimited, people were talking about having sideboards for when they have to play against Yonti or whatever. I personally think a sideboard would make Yonti ridiculous.
If you could just have like, because the anti's already pretty good, right? If you can just have like a sideboard of here's the 4 control pieces that might be good against people,
Mm-hmm.
it would be terrible. Yeah, you could be like, oh, they have action teams. I'll put Scarlet Witch in. My team's already pretty freaking good anyway.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing to control when people buy stuff.
Yeah. If they brought back the Oracle where it cost 1 more to purchase 2 costs, or 2 costs or less, I think that might help out, but I still think it's not.
Z-Mags. Everyone needs Z-Mags in their lives.
Oh my god,
Z-Mags.
Z-Mags. There's a
I
lot of
need
people.
a Z-Mags. I don't have one.
Do you really need it? Would you play it?
No, but I need it
Oh my
in my
god.
life.
Hold on. Let's take a look and see how much that is. Zombie.
Oh yeah, on cool stuff.
Well, just so y'all know, I'm working on another drawing video. I have it completed and edited, and I should be putting it up tomorrow or
Oh, yeah.
Friday.
That Spider-Man was
So-
super cool.
Thanks, man. I have another Spider-Man that I drew for 9/11,
Oh.
and I put it on Facebook, but you know it has like copywritten music, so I had to redo it without copywritten music. So I'll put that up later.
Cool.
And you're going to be putting out. We agreed weekly to make sure like it's not too many.
Hopefully
on the
weekly. Yeah, hopefully.
Fingers
Because
crossed.
I have 4 or 5 that I have that are older videos that I just never put out anywhere. So that means I need to record some new ones, and I don't know when I'm gonna have time for that, but I'll try.
I mean, you're going to do Michael's commission for the
True.
Red Dragon.
Yeah, I
That could be
do
one.
that.
Yeah.
That's true. It takes about an hour
Yeah.
to do one of those. Actually, I think I did the storm pull pretty quick. I think it was like 30 minutes at the most. So
Yeah, with the sideboard, I would think that you could have 4 alternate cards, Patrick, that you want, and it could be basic action cards or whatever. That's the way I would view it. So
You could do. I wouldn't mind investigating a tournament where that happened. I don't think I'd want it as like a
an actual,
full-on rule. Yeah,
yeah.
be interesting.
Because I mean, we thought about doing that in the previous 2-team takedown, just having a sideboard, but that's just it's too much for us to try to figure out what your sideboard should be.
Yeah, I think it's just too much of a like fuss, really.
Yeah, especially when
For
there's
what
2
it adds
teams.
to the game.
Yeah.
But also because then you get like, when do you decide like what card? Well, when you're allowed to use your sideboard, right? Because like, I can have a card that counts as one of the cards on your team, but if you see that I have that in my sideboard, then you can be like, "Oh, I'll put something else in."
Mm-hmm.
Then you're like, "Well, okay, I'll wait until you choose your sideboard, and then I'll choose my sideboard," and it's just like, okay.
Rochambeau for it, probably.
South Park style.
No, not South Park style, actual style. Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, my bad. And whenever
yeah.
whenever anyone says Rochambeau for it, I always think of South Park.
Oh my gosh. So I think that's how that would have to be handled as Rochambeau, or roll. But I think it would be too complicated and too time consuming for the person organizing it to really just make sure that everything's running smoothly on that.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, thinking from my time having to make sure that everyone's cards are correct from what they drafted, and make sure they're having it week to week the same cards. It's a little bit time consuming. It's not as crazy time consuming as making sure, oh, their sideboard, okay, they took out this card, they left in this card, took out, like, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure they swap out the proper cards. That's going to be, you have to make sure, you have to sit in every single match.
Yeah, it'd be really annoying.
Yeah.
2-team takedown kind of simulates that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I really like.
Oh,
I like that format. Who came up with that?
I don't know, man.
Some douche. So,
Oh, that's kind of interesting.
what's that?
Patrick said, "My thoughts on sideboard has always been to allow folks to change the cards, but not the dice. So you'd have to keep the same characters.
Okay. Just have a different version of the card.
Change the rarities. Trying to think where that would be like super effective.
Blob,
Shriek.
Shriek.
Yeah, but it's
It's kind of hard.
Yeah, I think that makes it really hard, which is kind of the point of having a sideboard. You don't want it to be like, okay, you're going to swap out this win condition and this thing to counter that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yanti, yeah.
Yeah, if I could have switched out Yanti on a lot of teams for the common, I would have done it in a heartbeat. Like on someone that's going to run a control-y type team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Control.
Put that and what you call it? Insect Plague.
Ooh.
And Team Up. Have that be my sideboard. That sounds so douchey.
It's a lot harder to pull off though.
True. You are very true.
Because I tried it, but I'm bad at it, so maybe somebody with better skill can do it.
You let your bag get away from you a little bit on that one when we were playing that.
Yeah, I do. Always let it get away.
Yeah. You gotta call animal control to get that thing back.
I can't catch them all.
I was watching this video. Was Ash Ketchum the worst Pokemon trainer ever or the best? Why was he the worst?
He gets rid of like he lets Charizard go.
Yeah, but he's more in tune with his Pokemon than anyone else.
He's actually a legendary Pokemon.
Yeah.
He had a Haunter and was just like, oh no, yeah, you can go away. That's fine.
Go be with your people and your family.
Yeah.
He lets like
yeah, that sounds like a real douche.
How dare he let those things go free and live their lives?
Don't care, man. The worst guy.
Oh.
No, I mean he seems like a lovely guy,
but not a very good competitive player.
He's just not a good Pokemaster. That's all.
He came in top 8 in every tournament he ever went into. What do you have to say about that, Ben?
No, he didn't. He got knocked out in the first round of the Pokemon League when he did it first time.
Oh.
When he was like 10.
Yeah, but he's like 10 for the whole series.
True. Yeah,
he's still 10. Like 20 years old already.
Yeah,
and he's like 10. Bart Simpson.
There's 1,000 episodes, and like he's still just. You can't even say each episode's a day in his life. No, that's so many more, and they walk. Yeah. Take a long time to walk. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Probably smells horrible.
Yeah. So, you guys do anything besides the draft stuff this weekend, or?
Yeah.
Practice if we can. That's
nice.
I'll be busy. Ben, I saw Jurassic World and I liked it.
Oh, it sucked so bad.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I mean, it was predictable, but I thought
okay, but like half the decisions didn't make any sense. I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but like this. Oh man,
it's a Jurassic Park movie. I mean,
Sure.
If you've seen the originals, you've seen this movie. It's kind of the same thing as like part 2 or part 3, where something happens, they get duped, the dinosaurs get free, and then the
main bit where the dinosaurs were like free and chasing like the heroes, and there was lots of running away from the that
volcano.
Bit was good.
Mm-hmm.
No, after that.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
that bit. But all the decisions the characters made were just like super nonsensical. Like really just like the bit at the end where like the button, like that just made no sense. I was like, okay, well
they're setting up for the next one.
That I know, but they were just
but it was the thing with the little girl.
So stupid. I don't care. That was so stupid.
I got it.
I'm really glad I haven't seen this now.
And then the thing where and then like the bit where
did we find a sore spot for Ben?
It was so annoying. The bit with the pillow, can I say that?
Oh, yeah.
That I was just like, okay, well, like, and then like the like maid or whoever.
Yeah.
it's just like, okay, I'll leave now. Like, I was like, okay, what?
Yeah, that was just like, okay, it's all right. With all, yeah.
If you want to see cool dinosaurs running around, it's fine.
Yeah,
I felt like the first one, like the plot was okay though.
I like the first Jurassic World.
I really
That
like
one
the
was
first
really good.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen either one of them, so
It's on the movie thing that I let you use.
the movie that sounds so gross.
The movie
You
thing.
mean-
The
you mean
voodoo.
the
Yeah, the
completely,
voodoo.
the completely legal.
Yeah, my movies anywhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Legal
it
streaming
actually
one.
is legal streaming. Not
Oh,
for
yeah.
me though, but
Oh.
oh man.
Oh my gosh, why hasn't anyone seen Jurassic World?
I've seen Jurassic
the
Park,
deal?
but not World, so
It's so good.
I'll have to watch it, I guess, since I have to.
I enjoyed it.
My
Yeah,
wife
since you
keeps
didn't
watching.
watch Big Lebowski, so you gotta
Shut
watch
up!
that.
That's such a good movie.
It's not. I don't get the hype.
Oh my god!
I don't get it. It's not good.
He also hasn't seen A Christmas Story, so all the
I
way
have
through.
seen it in
Parts-
pieces
parts.
to where it makes a complete movie.
You have to watch it all. And the thing is, you're too old for it to really like get those member berries, so it's like not even going to be good for you. You're like,
You man,
Yeah.
bear.
I watched it all the way through as garbage, and it's like, yeah, you're not a kid, and you don't like remember it from when you were growing up.
I remember some of the stuff's like relatable, like when the kid gets his tongue stuck on the pole, and when they
How many
make- they
times do you
make
get your
him-
tongue stuck on the pole?
I got it stuck in the freezer one time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think that was me or my brother. I don't remember. One of us did it. And then whenever they may put soap in his mouth, I remember that as a kid.
Yeah,
I remember that.
I think we were like one of the last generations that really like the parents were like medieval with like soaps and beans.
Did you say a swear word?
What?
When you say a swear word, they put
Oh
the
yeah.
or they hit you with the chancla and
Oh yeah. Oh fudge.
does he actually say fudge?
No, he says the real word.
Okay.
But
okay.
it's
didn't know
a kids movie, so they like say fudge, and he's like, "But I didn't say that word. I said the other word."
Yeah.
It's like that'd be hardcore if the parents are like, "No, you can't even say fudge. You can't say proxies. No proxies."
It's funny.
All
right, we're going off on a movie tangent here. Did we cover everything that we needed to cover?
Yeah, the draft. If you signed up for the draft, you drafted with us. Check your email. If you haven't, please check it. Your sign up, your turn in form is there. Have it in the next few hours. If you don't have it in the next few hours, send me a message on Facebook, Chris Sarowski on Facebook. I'll if we have to, we'll put it in for you. But let's try to get it in as soon as possible, please, because I want to post the matchup so everyone can start playing.
Faux show.
Good is an affiliation, right?
Yes.
Yeah, just the Halo thingy.
And Pseudo Dragon is good, right?
Yep.
So good.
So good.
All right. There's a little bit of D&D knowledge there for you before we go.
Thanks for that trivia question there, Ben.
Yeah.
Just checking against Yanti.
Patrick said no to something. I don't know which part.
Is Pseudo Dragon good?
It's an alignment.
It's an alignment. So
Oh,
the
yeah.
common Zandala doesn't get rid of good with her global.
I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, that would be good.
I don't know. I
That would
don't
be
know.
good.
I don't know what it
against
says.
Zandala. Pay 1 energy, target character die loses its affiliation until the end of turn.
Nope.
Oh yeah, no. Then that's a big no. Big no, sir.
Because then you could use it to get rid of the good gold dragon's good. So that uncommon Zandala would die.
Maybe you just make him do some dirty things so he's no longer good.
He's a bad boy.
Okay, we're off the rails. So
We really are. Go see some movies, guys.
yeah, especially
Moral of the
Robert.
story. Yeah, I'm gonna go see Incredibles next week.
I want to see that. I want to see that.
Do you know what's also stupid? The bit where, like,
Oh
the
my
guy-
god!
you know the guy who takes the teeth?
Yeah,
Like, where he just goes and opens the cage.
yeah. I
Like,
thought that was really dumb
that's
too.
so stupid.
Yeah,
These are movies, and they're not actually people. It's not a documentary.
I don't care. I don't care. It's real life.
it's real life.
Real
This
life fam.
happened.
Real.
Real life fam.
Dinosaurs
real.
are real.
real out here. And
This was
this
a
guy-
documentary.
Oh my god.
The dangers of cloning dinosaurs. It's a real thing.
Oh my
But
God.
like honestly, none of that movie would happen.
This movie has really touched you in a bad way.
I was so
I
mad.
liked it. I enjoyed it.
I love Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park's like the first one is like one of my favorite movies of all time.
It is a good movie.
And Jurassic World is like amazing because I love Chris
Mhm.
Pratt and I love dinosaurs. And then it just this one.
You know
What
what,
if
I
there
love?
was a dinosaur Chris Pratt? That'd be awesome.
You know what I love? I love
do you-
Lamp.
Yeah, you do. That's why you can't have lamps at your house. Anyways, all right, guys, go see some movies. It's gonna do it for us here at Chris and Rob Game Room. Ben, thanks for popping in, hanging out with us. Thanks for hanging out, everybody in the chat. Check us out on Facebook or Twitter. Join our conversations on Discord. The links to each are in the description below. Also, last but not least, be sure to like and subscribe. And again, thanks for hanging out, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.